All right, well, happy Sunday morning to you all. It's about 11 a.m. on December 15th. I think it's the 15th, yeah. Anyway, it's a very sultry morning here in Houston. You can see the clouds rolling by. It's about 82 degrees and 90% humidity. It's so humid here that even the concrete sweats. It didn't rain. The concrete is sweating. So humid. Ugh, I'm dripping. I haven't washed this bike in forever, but I did just finish my maintenance on it that was waiting for so long. I need to replace my tag. That's my oil reminder there. I did an oil and filter change, lubed up the drive chain, tire pressures, all the normal maintenance items. And you're on the wrong side of the street, genius. You're on the wrong side of the road. Anyway, I think I've mentioned it a few times, but we've got a lot of interesting neighbors around here, like this one blowing the stop sign at 20 miles an hour. And the other ones that park in the middle of the intersections everywhere, all over the street with empty driveways. I don't get it. It just makes it more dangerous for everybody. Anywho, back to a positive note. So I did all the maintenance on this guy that's been waiting. I've been riding my other machines because this one had a maintenance interval coming up, and I try not to ride or operate my bikes without doing the maintenance. So finally got that off my to-do list. And now I'm headed out for a work commute down to the south side of Houston area, south side of downtown. Stop and put some fuel in this thing first. And then when I come home, it's time to give it a thorough bath because it hasn't had a bath in a long time. I need to degrease my chain and re-lube it as well. It's getting a little crusty. It's still lubed well, but it's just crusty. It's got too much buildup on it. It's about time to replace these gloves. They're starting to wear out. I'm getting torn spots here and there through them. They've just served me well over the last, I guess I've had these 3, maybe 4 years now. Olympia. They're good mesh gloves. As I mentioned on my way out of the house, it is hot and humid in Houston. Let me tell you. Get down. All right, off we go. Benefits of a bike. Can't do that on the Riker. It means I would have had to sit through this light for one extra time, one extra cycle. So, as I mentioned in a previous vlog that I probably haven't edited or posted yet, I've been really busy the last 4 to 6 weeks. I haven't done anything really since the beginning of November, as far as vlogging or YouTube or anything like that. No road trips, nothing. Just work, and more work. This is my busy season, and I generally crank about conservatively 70 to 80 hours a week during the busy season. Sometimes it's more than that, sometimes a little less, but never less than about 60 hours a week. So it doesn't leave a lot of daylight hours for any fun stuff. But I take the work while I can get it, because this is one of those feast or famine industries and careers. If you don't take the work while it's available, then it might not be available later or next time or whatever. customers have got to have that stuff done, and business is business, and I understand that. So if I can't get to them, they have to move on. So it's a time management game. But a busy season like this, for me, I won't give numbers because I think that's a little rude, but we'll just say it's very profitable. I can buy all the bikes I want just with the latter half of the year here in 1 quarter, pretty much. So I usually give the family a nice Christmas, and we save up for our vacation stuff that comes along in the summers, and allows me to coast a little bit, or catch up on sleep, whatever, through first quarter of the year. Nice day out here. It'd be a whole lot better if the humidity would drop by about 20 or 30%. So I'm still sweating even though I'm moving. But it is humid today. So after things slow down, beginning of the year, I hope to get caught up on all the video editing and posting and whatnot. I've been trying to keep up with the comments and questions and that sort of thing. So if you've left a comment and I haven't replied to you, I do apologize. I've been just swamped with work. And another weird issue is I've noticed that YouTube is not notifying me of a lot of comments. So there are actually two things happening here. I'm not getting notifications of the comments, and they're not being posted actually to the video threads or conversation threads. That happens to me even when I reply sometimes. My reply just disappears. It's there on the screen when I post it, but I'll go back a few minutes later and refresh or look at other comments, and my reply is not there. It's very strange. And I'll have a lot of comments that come in through Gmail, from YouTube on a video, and I'll click on the reply button to go to that comment or whatever, and it's not there. So it's like their database in the back end is feeding from two different systems. They're not the same. So I think sometimes my replies and other people's comments are just disappearing in the ether. So I guess the point of the story here is if you have a question to me and I haven't answered it, and you do see your comment or your reply or whatever in the conversation thread, then I probably haven't been notified of it, and I just haven't, gone digging through all the different conversation threads to find unanswers. So drop me an email at quasimotard@gmail.com, and I'll reply direct that way. I like to keep all the comments on the videos, that way people can kind of look through the history of it and see what's going on. It's not really a forum, but at least they have context of what's going on. But yeah, if you have more pointed questions or whatever, just shoot me an email at Gmail and I'll reply back. And I said it before, this is all about community, so I just do this for fun. It's a hobby and a passion, so if any of my crazy adventures or product purchases that work out or don't work out, any mistakes I've made along the way, if someone else can benefit from that without wasting their time or money, hey, you're welcome to that knowledge. Save you a few bucks. I need to get the forums up and running, but I've just been completely underwater. I don't know when I'm going to have time to dig into that stuff. I'm behind on 3 or 4 other large projects right now, paying projects. They're simmering. They're cooking, but they're not quite cooked yet. I need to figure out which one is getting ready to boil up to the surface and get it taken care of and off of my plate, off the radar. I haven't bought any new riding gear in quite a while. I need to get another jacket. This one's still doing well, but I don't know. No variety. Been wearing this same jacket for 4 years, I guess. A long time. Works well. Layer under, layer over, and it takes care of all my needs. But I am looking at a couple of pricier options. I haven't gotten anything fancy in quite a while as far as riding gear is concerned. I did buy another set of helmet gloves. I got tired of not having them, and I did get them. I haven't used them out on the road yet. But I probably be using those this winter because they are a little bit warmer than mesh gloves like this. They flow a decent amount of air, but they're Gore-Tex. So it's not like open textile mesh like these. But they are very good for rain riding and cooler weather riding. So I've got those. Probably get me another decent jacket. I've been looking at Climb and a couple of others. Of course, this guy sees me coming and nails the gas price and blocks me in. A couple of complete dips. I'm doing over 90 and they're still trying to accelerate up and block me, box me. Why do the cages have to be such a crazy day? Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Gore-Tex gear. I had a really nice Aero Stitch suit many years ago. I forget which model, what style of the suit was, but it was a one-piece with a long diagonal zip, and it worked great. It was a little warm for me though. I got that when I was in Oklahoma many years ago, and then I had it when I moved down here to Texas. And I moved from one place to another here in the Houston area, and I don't know what happened to it. It got lost in the move. It wasn't cheap though. It was a $1,300 suit. I spent that much on racing leathers, so, but it was a good suit. I might look into Climb or some of the other. I don't know if I want to get into the adventure jackets or just sport touring jackets. Need something that flows well, that does have good rainproofedness. That won't be all soggy. Have to carry 2 or 3 layers to go on it, over it, under it. If I'm buying Gore-Tex, I kind of expect that all to be taken care of in one shot. Well, I'll go ahead and shut the camera down for now. I'm getting close to the site, and hopefully I will catch you for my return to the later this afternoon. Catch y'all later.